donations and whatnot. Yeah, very supportive of the community.
Shopping at Country Mart means feeling at home and supporting the community. Keep it local at Country Mart in South Ottawa.
Got another ding in the fender? Call 1-800-CAR-STAR. They can't get you a new car, but they can make your car look like new. You'll reach a live operator at all hours of every day. They'll call a tow truck for you. They'll call your family. If you need a rental, Enterprise is inside the Ottawa CAR-STAR. Your local CAR-STAR, 242-8916. That's 242-8916 or 1-800-CAR-STAR.
We'll take it from here.
Now get the identity theft protection you need from your checking account. Arvest Bank's new ID Protect service monitors credit for eligible family members in your household, gives you quarterly access to your credit report and score, alerts you of suspicious activity, provides assistance if theft occurs, and reimburses certain costs to restore your credit. ID Protect is available with any Arvest checking account. For more information, stop by a branch or visit arvest.com. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions may apply.
Advantage Ford in Ottawa has the best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in all makes and models in the area. And we are the only new car dealership to offer in-house dealer financing. Everyone is approved at Advantage Ford. Come visit us today at Advantage Ford, 402 North Main in Ottawa, 785-242-5100, or visit us online at AdvantageFordOttawa.com.
Generations of Americans have depended on the Arco Air brand for comfort combined with value. Hands-on engineering expertise with the latest advances in technology give Arco Air cooling and heating systems high ratings for both efficiency and durability. For a free home comfort consultation, call Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, 242-9273. Adamson Brothers, your local Arco Air dealer at First and Walnut in Ottawa. Arco Air, 100% reliable, 100% comfort.
Back here at Steve Grogan Stadium is the strains of the Cyclone Alma Mater being played by the Ottawa High School Marching Band. Let's take a look at other games around the area tonight. Games involving our Franklin County schools. West Franklin, 3-1 on the season, is at 3-1 Mission Valley tonight in Flint Hills League play. Central Heights Vikings, 2-2 on the season, host Iola. The Iola Mustangs come in at 3-1. 1-3 Wellsville down at Anderson County tonight. And that ball game, I believe, is our KOFO game of the week. I'll double check on that for you. Baldwin is at DeSoto tonight in Frontier League play. Baldwin 2-2, while the DeSoto Wildcats come into tonight's action at 1-3. Eudora is perfect on the season at 4-0. They take on Spring Hill at Spring Hill this evening. It's Linden at Olpe in a big 2A district battle. Linden undefeated at 4-0, while Olpe is 3-1. Winless Osawatomie 0-4 travels to Burlington. The Burlington Wildcats are 1-3. Sabetha is at Santa Fe Trail in the Big 7 tonight. Santa Fe Trail still looking for his first win, while Sabetha's 1-3 on the year. 2-2 Osage City hosts 2-2 Council Grove in the Flint Hills League. And Marmonton Valley coming in at 4-0. They travel to Meridazine Valley in an 8-man football game tonight over at Melbourne. KOFO game of the week tonight is indeed Wellsville at Anderson County. You can follow that one at KOFO.com. Our KMXN 92.9 FM HD2 Osage County game of the week is that Santa Fe Trail hosting Sabetha tonight, and that can be heard in beautiful HD clarity on 92.9 FM HD2. We'll have the opening kickoff in 2 minutes. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 Country KOFO.
We are your sports source for East Central Kansas, where keeping you informed comes first. KOFO Ottawa.
Here's another safety tip from Performance Electric. As the fall and winter temperatures arrive, you might be considering adding extra heat to your cold rooms of your home with space heaters. It's a good idea to hire a licensed electrician to inspect the branch circuit and wiring to see if it can handle the extra load. If not, you might need a dedicated circuit. Overloading the wiring is a fire hazard. Call Performance Electric in Ottawa at 785-242-5748. That's 242-5748.
Do you remember the many songs of September?
Subway's birthday, and everyone's celebrating with their $5 footlong faves. Many of the subs you love, like the Italian BMT, turkey breast, egg and cheese, and more, are $5 footlongs, September only. Join the sub prize party at Subway.
Limited time only. Participating restaurants. Additional charges for extras plus taxi. Stores for $5 footlong. Selection prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
The staff at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home is there to serve you with care and professionalism, offering traditional funeral services, cremation services, and funeral pre-planning at a time that is always difficult, providing your family the world-class service the hometown folks like you deserve. The Lamb Roberts Funeral Home will help you personally design a meaningful celebration of remembrance. Call Greenwood Roberts Funeral Home in Overbrook or Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa and Baldwin to assist you in honoring your loved one's life.
Some of the pharmacies in the area no longer accept all companies' prescription insurance. Kramer Pharmacy accepts pretty much all of them. For your prescription coverage, you know you'll be covered with Kramer Pharmacy. For assistance, stop by Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa, and they can help get you set up and ready to go. Of course, they do accept Medicare, and they'll even bring it to your door. Kramer Pharmacy. Give them a call, 785-242-2055. Kramer Pharmacy, located at 134 South Main here in Ottawa.
Back here at Steve Grogan Stadium, one game we neglected to mention. It's a big one in the Frontier League tonight. Lewisburg is hosting St. James Academy. Thunder come in at 4-0, while Lewisburg is 3-1 on the year. Don't forget tonight at 10 o'clock this evening, we'll have the high school football scoreboard show for you here on 1220 Country KOFO. Tomorrow evening, it'll be Ottawa University football from Hillsborough as the Ottawa Braves take on the Tabor Blue Jays. 7 o'clock kickoff, 6 o'clock pregame with Bob Johnson, the play-by-play call here on 1220 Country. Teams will meet here in just a couple of minutes at midfield, and looks as though Ottawa's going to receive the opening kickoff. Paola's already got its kickoff team out on the field. They're doing this so much earlier than they used to anymore. They're making the actual coin toss is just a formality now as far as the what happens right before the game gets underway. Glad you're joining us by radio. If you can get on out to the stadium, we urge you to do that. It's a beautiful night for football. Wind is going to be helping just somewhat the team moving from left to right as we see it, as the Ottawa quad captains Taylor Graff, Cord Ferguson, Mickey Jensen, and Zach Dillard meet at the 50-yard line with the two captains of Paola. That's Nevin McCracken and Brandon Haggerty. Paola's won the toss, and they've elected to defer, so they'll kick off to start the ball game, and Ottawa will move left to right here in the first period. Field with the rain is a little bit torn up, especially on the west side of the field between about the 45 and the 20-yard line. We needed the rain so badly, but you've got to play football on this field from time to time, too, in that type of weather, and so it's going to be a rather slick turf out there, it will appear, this evening. Dropping back deep for the Cyclones will be Kevin Adams and Andre Lewis. Luke Wilson is the placement man for Paola. Good crowd building here. The junior class had a chili supper beforehand. Halftime will crown the homecoming king and queen. And Wilson awaiting the whistle. And we're underway. Comes to the far side to Adams at the 9. Adams across the 15, 25, and hit and dropped at about the 27-yard line. In on the tackle was Brennan Haley and Mitchell Sloan, and Ottawa will start at the 27, 1st and 10. Quarterback will be Taylor Graff. Cyclone running backs will be Kevin Adams and Caden Schaefer, I believe. We'll double check that. Yes, Schaefer is in the lineup tonight after missing last week. He is the deep back. Up back is Adams, single receivers each side. And an inside handoff to Adams, and nothing doing for Kevin Adams. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Ottawa has just not been able to run the football well effectively here this season. Loss of about a yard, 2nd down and 11. Dalton Graves is in the ball game as a receiver. He and Zach Dillard come this way. Graff under center and early movement. Both teams moving. We'll see what happened. I believe it'll be on Ottawa. Ball start on the Cyclones. Well, that'll make it 2nd down and 16. Last year, the Panthers jumped out on Ottawa early. They led 41-0 at half on the way to a 50-0 victory over at Paola. Second down, 16. Graff hands it off to Schaefer on the delay, and Schaefer gets a yard to the 22. Corey Stahlbomber and Nevin McCracken in on the stop. And 3rd down coming up, and 15 for Ottawa High. Just underway, 10:50 to go here in the first period. Jackson, the tight end, comes out, so Ottawa will go with twin receivers each side. Graff in the shotgun. Drops the throw across the middle and underthrows his intended receiver, Schaefer, who tried to go backwards to get the football, but footing slipped out from under him. So a 4th down, and Ottawa will have to punt. Deep man for the Panthers will be Jeremy Criddle. He'll be joined back there by Andrew Henn. Corey Peoples is the Cyclone punter. He'll be standing at around his own 10-yard line. Brandon Bell will be doing the long snapping. That's a high snap. Rushes on. The kick is away, and it's a good one by Peoples. It'll land at the Paola 45 and roll dead just short of the 40-yard line. Well, that is a kick of 38 yards with no return by Peoples, who was under some pressure. Paola will start the drive at their own 40 with 10:19 to play in the first period. See what the Panthers do offensively here. Andrew Henn will be the quarterback. He is a junior. One running back behind him, McCracken. Whistle, penalty flag. Didn't see any movement. It's going to be offside on Ottawa. Cyclones got into the neutral zone. So 5-yard mark off will make it 1st and 5. And under center. And he'll keep and be stopped for a yard loss. Back on the other side of the 45. Second down and a long 5 coming up for the Panthers. Paola comes up with receiver this side. That's Travis Funk. Double tight formation. Deep back gets the handoff, and that will be Mitchell Sloan, who fights his way forward to the 48, near the 49, and it'll be shy of the first down by about 2 yards. Play comes in with Criddle. Let's see if they go with that offset I formation in the backfield. Check that power I formation. No, this time it'll be diamond along this left side. And the first down is made by hand, it appears. They'll spot him at the Cyclone 48. First down, Paola. Mike Dufford sends the play in with Kyle Johnson. Criddle wide right, Sloan wide left. Ottawa showing blitz. Hand off to McCracken. And check that, it was hand keeping, and he got maybe a yard. Ottawa is stacking the box, just daring Paola to see if they can run that ball up the gut. 1 yard pickup, 2nd and 9, 8:09 to play, first period, 0-0. Paola on their opening drive after the Cyclones went 3 and out. Twins this way. And throws out in the flat to Criddle, makes the catch, and he'll be grabbed by Andre Lewis, and he gets help from Taylor Graff. It'll be a 1.5 yard, 2 yard pickup near the 45. Third down and a long 6 for the Panthers. Ottawa going with 4 down linemen. And under center, pitches it back to McCracken, trying to get around the corner. He will not get the first down, tackled at about the 43. Kevin Adams was in on the stop. Dalton Graves came up as well. And it'll be 4th down, and the Panthers will punt it. Andre Lewis will drop back deep for the Cyclones. Cyclones need to be alive for a hard count here. There's the snap. Kick is away by Hen. Line drive kick that's going to roll right into Andre Lewis's arms at the 13, and he has a lane. He's to the 25, to the 30, and out to the 35-yard line. The ball was stripped late by Brendan Haley, but they'll rule Lewis down. And Ottawa has good field position at 35. Now the officials are conferring. Are they going to say that ball popped out early? Two weeks ago here against Lewisburg, Ottawa didn't get the benefit of a strip. Now we'll see what happens. And they'll say it's Paola's football. So then the question becomes, that man was never down by contact. The whistle blew. So Ottawa commits the first turnover of the night. Panthers have it just inside the Ottawa 35. Our eye in the backfield. Handoff goes to Sloan, and Sloan across the 30 and down to about the 27-yard line. Josh Charles was in on the stop. But it's a gain on first down of 7 yards. Inside 6 minutes to play, first period, 0-0, but Paola has the ball in Cyclone territory at the 28. Johnson splits far side. Hand off Sloan. Lost his footing. Manages to dive forward for a yard. And it'll be 3rd down and 2. They'll check that. It'll be 3rd down and 1 as they gave him a favorable spot. Paola in 4-down territory here. Ottawa showing blitz. Keeping his hand. And hand appears to have the first down at the 24. Went left and then cut it back to the right and found a little bit of an opening. First down, Paola at the Cyclone 24. Travis Funk will bring the play call in from the bench. High in the backfield behind Hen this time. And off Sloan off the right tackle. And he's snowed under in the backfield. Might have lost about a half a yard. Jensen and Peoples in on the stop. It will be a half-yard loss. We'll still call it 2nd down 10. Paola trying to take advantage of a Cyclone turnover. Power eye in the backfield. And hands off to Sloan off the left side. And picks up about 3 before Cole Reed hits him. He gets help from Caden Schaefer. A gain to the 23 at the 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd down at about 9. Panthers come up. They'll send Kyle Johnson wide left. Single coverage out there by Andre Lewis. Pitch goes to Sloan, trying to turn the corner, and a good play by Cole Reed to trip him up. If Reed doesn't make that play, Sloan might have picked up the first down yardage. Instead, it's a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 7. Field goal unit is on. Luke Wilson will attempt a 38-yarder out of the hold of Andrew Hen. From the near hash. Ball's down. Kick is up. And the kick is going to be good. Just inside the right upright. There's timeout on the field with 2:35 to play in the first period. The score, Paola 3, Ottawa nothing. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. This is Cyclone Football on 1220 Country, KOFO.
Carswell Automotive is Franklin County's only certified auto repair shop. What's that mean to you? That means that you'll have the peace of mind knowing that all the work completed on your vehicle at Carswell Automotive comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile nationwide guarantee. Carswell Automotive is also an Automotive Service Association member and adheres to a strict code of ethics. So when you bring your vehicle in for repair, you can be assured that you will receive quality work at a reasonable price. Carswell Automotive, where quality is their specialty, at 2146 South Elm Street.
Paola draws first blood, a 38-yard field goal by junior Luke Wilson, taking advantage of the Cyclone turnover. Adams and Lewis back deep for Ottawa. Wilson tees it up. Here's Wilson's kick, short kick this time. Going to bounce, be fielded by Adams at the 15. Adams looking to get around the corner, sidesteps one man, but can't get it past another one. Tackle made by Zach Trigg at the 20-yard line. Ottawa unable to move the football in their first offensive possession. Late into the ball game is Andre Lewis. Twin receivers left, single receiver right. Handoff goes to Schaefer. Schaefer cuts it against the grain, gets it out to the 21, just a 1-yard pickup. Cyclone offensive line has got to do a better job. Ottawa just has no holes to run through. Graves and Reed into the lineup. Wallace and Lewis come out. Twin receivers each side. Reed to the right of Graff, who keeps, looks for a block, got it. Gets it out to the 24-yard line before he's stopped. Gain on the play of 3. It'll be 3rd down 6. 1 minute, 30 seconds to play, first period. Paola on top, 3-0. This time Reed is to the left of Taylor Graff. Who looks to throw across the middle. And the pass incomplete. It was underthrown, intended for Adams. Thrown too low for the senior, and so Ottawa will once again have to punt it. Riddle and Hen will drop back deep. Peoples at his own 10. It's a fake. And up the middle, there's nothing there for Dalton Wydell. Ottawa fooled nothing and nobody in that situation. Snap to the up back Wydell, and he was smothered immediately. So Ottawa takes a chance. It comes up empty. Paola has it at the 22 of the Cyclones. Jeremy Criddle wide to the right. Full house backfield. Keeping his hand, and he'll be hitting the backfield and stopped for a loss by Kevin Adams. Lost yardage back to the 24. Well, that's a very generous spot. They have him back at the line of scrimmage. Hen never made it to the line of scrimmage. This time twin receivers wide right, Funk and Sloan. Inside handoff to Stahlbomber, and Stahlbomber inside the 20. And that will be the final play of the first period. At the end of one from Steve Grogan Stadium, the score is Paola 3, Ottawa 0. Back with the second period in 1 minute. This is Cyclone football on KOFO.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission encourages everyone to enjoy an active lifestyle. They offer a variety of fitness opportunities for every age. You can stay up to date with league schedules or register for approaching winter fitness sessions online at orcottawaks.org If you have any questions, you may call 785-242-1939. 785-242-1939. Ottawa Recreation Commission. Get up, get active.
This is Margie Hindeleiter with People's Bank in Ottawa. I want to invite you to come find out what banking unusual could mean for you. At People's, you'll bank with friends and neighbors you know and trust. We've been here since 1871, and we'll be here tomorrow, too. So come get out of the heat, enjoy some free AC, and one of our famous cookies, too. You'll see why Ottawa has voted us the best bank in town. People's in Ottawa, the home of Banking Unusual, member FDIC.
3-0 Paola. Panthers have the football, 3rd down 7 at the Ottawa 19-yard line. After Ottawa try to fake punt. On 3rd down, Ken pitches it back, and throwing is Sloan into the end zone. The pass is going to be intercepted by Taylor Graff. Graff makes the pick, and Ottawa gets the football back. So both teams have a turnover now. And Dillard and Wallace wide left. High formation behind Graff in the backfield. Hand off to Schaefer. And Caden got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Just no holes there. Homecoming here at Ottawa High this weekend. Queen and King will be crowned at halftime this evening. 2nd down and 10. Lewis comes in motion. Handed off to him on a reverse, and Lewis has a little bit of running room across the 25 to around the 27-yard line. They went on the wide receiver reverse, and it'll be 3rd down and about 3. Cyclones come up, sending Dillard and Wallace right. Graff, delay to Schaefer, and Caden fights his way forward for the 1st down yardage across the 30-yard line. Good second effort by the senior Caden Schaefer, who missed last week's game. Clock running, 10:22 to play before half. Paola up 3-0. Tomorrow evening, OU football on KOFO. Braves take on the Tabor Blue Jays in Hillsboro. 7 o'clock kick, 6 o'clock pregame on 1220 Country with Bob Johnson. And now a foul flag is thrown. Ottawa had an illegal substitution. Referee comes over. The Cyclones were trying to get a timeout. And they're explaining things to Mark Bergen. Let's see. The back judge was the one who threw the flag. Raff was trying to get a timeout call, but it's going to be delay a game on Ottawa. Cyclones making a lot of silly mistakes here early. No reason after a first down that you take too long in the huddle. Trips right, single receiver left. Rapp under center. Lost it on the snap. Now gets the handoff to the running back, but nothing there. And referees conferring again. Spot the ball at the 25, so now it's second down at about 16. Rapp lost it on the snap again. Scramble for the football. That's that area of the field that is extremely wet. Cyclones got it back. Third down long coming up. Whistle. Receivers right. Lewis the only man left. Criddle is on him. And now a whistle. And timeout Cyclones. Timeout comes with 8:33 to play in the first half. And Paola 3, Ottawa nothing. And we're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone Football on KOFO.
When a business has been locally owned and operated since 1956, you know it's reliable. That's what you get with Ottawa Sanitation. Providing reliable customer service, all types of trash hauling, household polycarts, and roll-off containers from 1 to 42 yards. Ottawa Sanitation also offers recycling services, accepting Visa, MasterCards, and checks by phone. They're so reliable, I'm surprised it's not in their name. The reliable Ottawa Sanitation, serving Ottawa and all the surrounding communities. Call 242-3227 to get set up.
Bones Transportation, proud to be a sponsor of baseball on KOFO. Tune in to KOFO for all your local sports, and we hope you're enjoying the broadcast of tonight's game. Hasty Awards has what it takes for your team, event, or business when it comes to medals, plaques, trophies, ribbons, and promotional products. Check them out on the web at hastyawards.com.
Ottawa comes up third down and 17. I formation. Four-man front for Paola. Rapp drops back to throw, rolls, looks, throws deep down the field, jump ball situation, and who came down with it? They'll say it's incomplete. No, it's intercepted, excuse me. Criddle out-dueled Dillard for the football at the Paola 46-yard line. So second turnover on Ottawa tonight. In effect, that's almost as good as a punt. First down, Paola. They'll have an eye in the backfield. Hand off to the deep man, Sloan. Flag thrown. Sloan picked up about a yard to the 48. Holding against Paola. Ottawa takes the penalty. 10-yard mark off, pushes it back to the 38. Will make it second down, first down rather, an 18. Next week, Ottawa travels to Spring Hill to take on the Broncos, 7 o'clock kickoff. Yale will be home for their homecoming against DeSoto. Handoff goes to Xavier Miller, junior running back, and he gets yardage out to the 47. That's a gain of 9. And it'll be second down 9 upcoming. Two weeks from tonight, district play starts. High formation in the backfield. Hand off once again to Miller, and he gets maybe a yard out to the 49. Marcus Daniels is in on the stop for Ottawa. Just shy of the 50, they say, so third down and along 6. Once again, I formation. And hands it off to Miller, who has a nice hole off the left side. Trying to turn the corner, does. Gets it inside the Ottawa 35 to the 32-yard line. Let's call it the 31. So a 19-yard pickup. Clock stopped momentarily with 6:43 to play in the half. Paola 3, Ottawa nothing, but the Panthers now in Cyclone territory. Tight formation for the Panthers. Keeping his hand. Gets it inside the 30 down to around the 28. Leighton Schaefer was in on the stop. Pick up a 3, second and 7. In the backfield. Handoff goes to Miller. Miller to the 26. And that'll bring up a third down and 5. Paola in 4-down territory here. Panthers. Criddle hands the play call. And then he'll line up as a receiver right. Whistle. And early movement, it appears, by the Panthers. Now third down and 9. Right in that muddy part of the field. And roll, throw, have a wide open receiver. Catch is made, but right around the first down yardage is Josiah Hadel. Probably be close enough to measure. So they'll bring the chains across. KOFO Game of the Week at KOFO.com tonight. Wellsville at Anderson County. And our Osage County Game of the Week on 92.9 FM HD2 KMXN, along with KOFO.com, is Sabetha at Santa Fe Trail. They'll stretch the chains. And it will be a first down, Panthers. By the nose of the football. So a new set of downs for Paola at the Cyclone 21. Paola leads at 3-0. Kraken behind Hen now in this formation on first down. Hen lost the football, got it back near the line of scrimmage. Trying to go into the belly of McCracken and pull it back, and the ball popped loose, but Hen was right there to pounce on it. It'll be 2nd and 10. Difficult to tell you just how sloppy the field is in this particular area. Trigg splits to the far side of the field. Pitch goes to Miller. Miller had blockers in front of him, and he gets it down inside the 15 to around the 14-yard line. One of the Cyclones was just pancaked by 3 different Paola blockers, and it opened up a lane for Miller, who took it down to the 14 to make it 3rd down and 3. Inside 3.5 minutes to play first half. I formation behind the quarterback this time. Pitch back goes to Miller again, trying to turn the corner, and does. Headed for the pylon, and he's out of bounds inside the Cyclone 5. Paola now able to get her outside on the Cyclones with Miller. And they have it 1st and goal at the 4. Full house backfield. And Mike Dumper would like a timeout. Comes with 3 minutes and 4 seconds to play, and the clock's still running. And about 3 minutes and 4 seconds to play here in the first half. The score is Paola 3, Ottawa nothing, and we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
How important was it for Rick Smith of Ottawa to buy local at Southstar Chrysler when he was in the market for a new truck?
That's extremely important to me. Anything that I do, I try and do locally here in Ottawa for the simple fact that it keeps the money and the taxes close to home. It keeps those doors open at the businesses here in town.
If you're looking for your next car or truck, it's ready and waiting at your local 5-star rated Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealer. Southstar Chrysler on West 23rd Street in Ottawa.
We come back here. Paola uses its first timeout of the half. Looks like they are going to put 3 minutes and 1 second on the clock. A couple of scores to pass along. Santa Fe Trail and Sabetha still 0-0. Anderson County leads Wellsville 7-6 in the second. Say 3 minutes and 1 second. First and goal for the Panthers at the Cyclone 4. Full house backfield. And off the right side and into the end zone for the touchdown. And who was that? It was Miller. Xavier Miller scores from 4 yards out to make it 9-0. Wilson will try to tack on the extra point. Low snap. Wilson's kick is through the uprights. And there's timeout on the field with 2:58 to play first half. Now Paola 10 and Ottawa nothing. Back with the kickoff in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Lovemark Diamonds are the world's first and only diamond computer designed for maximum light performance. It has measured beauty you can actually see. The Lovemark Diamond is so unique it's patented. When picking out a diamond, whether it's for popping the question or to say how much you love her, why not give her what she deserves? A Lovemark Diamond from Sutton's Jewelry. Sutton's Jewelry, the home of the Lovemark Diamond, open 10 to 6 Tuesday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in downtown Ottawa.
54-yard drive by Paola. Couple of big plays. Nice run by Xavier Miller to get them inside the 5, and then the pass play from Hen to Hadel that picked up a first down at the 21. Lewis and Adams will drop back deep. Wilson will kick with a slight wind at his back here in the second period. Wilson's kick, a short one, and it'll be fielded by Adams, who drops it at the 19, picks it back up, now slips and goes to a knee at the 23-yard line. So 2:52 to play in the half. Ottawa has 2 timeouts remaining. The Cyclones have shown little ability to move the football here in this first half. Twins right, Dillard and Wallace. Graff trips as he hands it off to Schaefer, who's hit in the backfield and stopped for a loss of about 4. Lost back to the 20. He'll make it second down, 13. Ottawa's slow to get out of the huddle. Four-man front, and now Ottawa's got to burn a timeout. Comes with 2:08 to play in the first half. Paola on top 10-0. And we're back at 30 seconds. This is Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Do you remember the neighborhood grocery store of the past? Tom's Main Street Market is your downtown Ottawa neighborhood grocery store. New at Tom's Main Street Market is Faygo 20-ounce sodas in 7 different flavors: root beer, pineapple orange, strawberry, orange, peach, rock and Ryan grape. Quench your thirst with the popular favorite Sioux City Sarsaparilla cream soda. Tom's Main Street Market wants you to know he'll be open on cruise night on Saturday, September 15th, and open late on October 5th for Ladies' Night Out. Tom's Main Street Market, 230.5 Main Street in downtown Ottawa.
Ottawa uses its second timeout as the time clock was running down. Cyclones just have not been in sync here this evening at all, and has been the case so often this year. The defense just on the field far too long. Graff under center. Looking to throw. As a man open is Dillard. Dillard across the 30, out to the 31. And that'll be a gain of 11. They gave Dillard a little bit of a cushion. And now Paola will use a timeout. With 1:55 to play in the first half, and the Panthers on top 10-0. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Football on KOFO.
Did you know tooth decay is the second most common disease in America, second only to the common cold? Heart disease, strokes, and diabetes can all be minimized by maintaining good oral hygiene. At Dr. Hale's dental office, regular checkups allow for early detection of cavities, cracked fillings, gum disease, and oral cancer. For dentistry for your entire family, call Dr. Richard Hale at 242-1800, celebrating 25 years in Ottawa. 242-1800.
Big third down for Ottawa coming up here. Third down 3 at the Cyclone 30. They want to keep this drive alive. First of all, for the opportunity to maybe get some points on the board, but also make sure they don't give the ball back to Paola. With still a little over 2 minutes or a little under 2 minutes to go here in the half. Graves comes in at a wide receiver spot. He comes this side. And far side, it's Wallace and Dillard. Late man coming off the field. I don't think he got there. Did they see it? And now a pass incomplete intended for Schaefer, but a back judge threw a flag, and I think Paola had 12 men on the field. Trey Taylor was trying like crazy to get off the field, but didn't do it. So Ottawa's going to pick up a first down on the penalty. It stops the clock with 1:51 to play in the half. And a 15-yard penalty will get it all the way out to the 45. Cyclones have not been in Panther territory in the ball game. Graff comes up on 1st and 10. Three-step drop, throws, has Dillard. That's a hook and ladder to Schaefer, and Schaefer is dragged down at the 44. They say he did not get out of bounds. So the clock will continue to run, and they'll stop it momentarily because it is a first down. Well, they went hook and ladder that time. And a gain of 11 to the first down Cyclones at the 44 of Paola. Clock will run. Ethan Jackson in the ball game. Graves goes right, Dillard left. Graff on the delay to Schaefer, but there was a flag now before the play got started. False start on the Cyclones. First down 15, back near midfield. Mark Bergen out on the field talking to the official. He's not very happy with the call on that last play. Graff from the shotgun, drops, rolls, looks, now decides to pull it down. He's going to lose yardage. Back to the Cyclone 45. Now second down and about 20. Clock is running inside 50 seconds to go. Graff sets up a bubble screen to Lewis, who makes the catch, stayed on his feet. Got yardage out to the 49, but that's it. So a pickup of 3. And that may end the half. Ottawa can stop the clock one more time if they want to. Mark Bergen's going to let the clock run down, and I guess they're probably going to go for a Hail Mary. So they'll call timeout with 2.3 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here. Paola scored on a 38-yard field goal by Luke Wilson, and a 7-yard run, check that, a 4-yard run by Xavier Miller. Tonight, the high school football scoreboard show comes your way on KOFO at 10 o'clock. Tomorrow evening, it'll be Ottawa University football, the Braves in Hillsborough to take on the Tabor Blue Jays. 6 o'clock pregame, 7 o'clock kick here on 1220 Country with Bob Johnson. So time enough for one more play here. Ottawa will send Schaefer and Dillard wide to the right along with Adams. So trips right. Lewis, the only man this side. They're giving him lots of room. Paola playing about 25 yards deep. Graff will throw to Schaefer, who slipped as he made the catch, and he goes down the line of scrimmage, and that will end the first half of play. At halftime, the score is Paola 10 and Ottawa nothing, and we'll be back after we take this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Ottawa High School football on 1220 Country KOFO.
If you shop at Country Mart, store manager Jeff Jones says you'll see the many ways it stands apart from other grocery stores.
Friendliness, quality, local, we're owned locally, just comfortability, knowing where you're going and knowing the people. We do support the community all the time, constantly. We're always giving out donations and whatnot, yeah. Very supportive of the community.
Shopping at Country Mart means feeling at home and supporting the community. Keep it local at Country Mart in South Ottawa.
Got another ding in the fender? Call 1-800-CAR-STAR. They can't get you a new car, but they can make your car look like new. You'll reach a live operator at all hours of every day. They'll call a tow truck for you. They'll call your family. If you need a rental, Enterprise is inside the Ottawa Car Star. Your local Car Star, 242-8916. That's 242-8916 or 1-800-CAR-STAR.
We'll take it from here.
Now get the identity theft protection you need from your checking account. Arvest Bank's new ID Protect service monitors credit for eligible family members in your household, gives you quarterly access to your credit report and score, alerts you of suspicious activity, provides assistance if theft occurs, and reimburses certain costs to restore your credit. ID Protect is available with any Arvest checking account. For more information, stop by a branch or visit arvest.com. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions may apply.
Advantage Ford in Ottawa has the best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in all makes and models in the area. And we are the only new car dealership to offer in-house dealer financing. Everyone is approved at Advantage Ford. Come visit us today at Advantage Ford, 402 North Main in Ottawa, 785-242-5100, or visit us online at AdvantageFordOttawa.com.
We are your sports source for East Central Kansas, where keeping you informed comes first. KOFO Ottawa.
Paola leads it 10-0 here at halftime. Paola scored on a 38-yard field goal by Luke Wilson after a short drive after they got the ball on a fumble on a return play by Andre Lewis. And then with about 3 minutes to go in the first half, after Ottawa turned it over on an interception, Xavier Miller scored on a 4-yard run. Wilson added the extra point to make it 10-0 Paola here at the half. The homecoming ceremonies are being brought to you here from Grogan Stadium, and we will have the King and the Queen for you coming up here just very shortly. We'll send it back to the station right now for a 2-minute break. Paola leads at 10-0, and you're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 Country, KOFO.
Generations of Americans have depended on the Arco Air brand for comfort combined with value. Hands-on engineering expertise with the latest advances in technology give Arco Air cooling and heating systems high ratings for both efficiency and durability. For a free home comfort consultation, call Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, 242-9273. Adams & Brothers, your local Arco Air dealer at First and Walnut in Ottawa. Arco Air, 100% reliable, 100% comfort.
Here's another safety tip from Performance Electric. One of the most important devices when considering safety in your home is ground fault detector outlets. These should be installed in bathrooms, kitchens, basements, garages, and anywhere else water could come into contact with you while you're using an electrical device. GFI outlets protect you and your family from serious injury and death. Call Performance Electric in Ottawa at 785-242-5748. That's 242-5748.
Do you remember the many songs that come back?
It's Subway's birthday, and everyone's celebrating with their $5 footlong faves. Many of the subs you love, like the Italian BMT, turkey breast, egg and cheese, and more, are $5 footlongs September only. Join the sub prize party at Subway.
Limited time only. Participating restaurants. Additional charges for extras plus taxi. Stores for $5 footlong selection. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
The staff at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home is there to serve you with care and professionalism, offering traditional funeral services, cremation services, and funeral pre-planning at a time that is always difficult, providing your family the world-class service the hometown folks like you deserve. The Lamb Roberts Funeral Home will help you personally design a meaningful celebration of remembrance. Call Greenwood Roberts Funeral Home in Overbrook or Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa and Baldwin to assist you in honoring your loved one's life.
And back here at Steve Grogan Stadium. King and Queen candidates being introduced to the crowd here. On the male side, it's Caden Schaefer, Cale Paquette, and Glenn Kaufman. And for the ladies, Hannah Thomas, Erica Doty, and Abby Chappell. So we have an elongated halftime here. A couple of scores to pass along to you. Anderson County leads Wellsville at halftime 13-6. And Sabetha and Santa Fe Trail still all knotted up at 0. That game is at half as well. And we're going to turn up our microphone here so we give you the results of the King and Queen.
Some of the pharmacies in the area no longer accept all companies' prescription insurance. Kramer
Of them have parents that work at KOFO. Mark Paquette and Derek Chappell. Of course, Tom Chappell is Abby's grandfather. He works out at the station as well. So our congratulations going out to all the King and Queen candidates. But tonight's Queen is Abby Chappell. The King is Cale Paquette. And we are at halftime here of the football game with the score Paola 10 and Ottawa nothing. We'll take a look at the Cyclone sports calendar coming up in 2 minutes. You're listening to Ottawa High School football on KOFO.
Some of the pharmacies in the area no longer accept all companies' prescription insurance. Kramer Pharmacy accepts pretty much all of them. For your prescription coverage, you know you'll be covered with Kramer Pharmacy. For assistance, stop by Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa, and they can help get you set up and ready to go. Of course, they do accept Medicare, and they'll even bring it to your door. Kramer Pharmacy. Give them a call, 785-242-2055. Kramer Pharmacy, located at 134 South Main here in Ottawa.
Carswell Automotive is Franklin County's only certified auto repair shop. What's that mean to you? That means that you'll have the peace of mind knowing that all the work completed on your vehicle at Carswell Automotive comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile nationwide guarantee. Carswell Automotive is also an Automotive Service Association member and adheres to a strict code of ethics. So when you bring your vehicle in for repair, you can be assured that you will receive quality work at a reasonable price. Carswell Automotive, where quality is their specialty, at 2146 South Elm Street.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission encourages everyone to enjoy an active lifestyle. They offer a variety of fitness opportunities for every age. You can stay up to date with league schedules or register for approaching winter fitness sessions online at orcottawaks.org. If you have any questions, you may call 785-242-1939. 785-242-1939. Ottawa Recreation Commission. Get up, get active.
This is Margie Hindeleiter with People's Bank in Ottawa. I want to invite you to come find out what banking unusual could mean for you. At People's, you'll bank with friends and neighbors you know and trust. We've been here since 1871, and we'll be here tomorrow, too. So come get out of the heat, enjoy some free AC, and one of our famous cookies, too. You'll see why Ottawa has voted us the best bank in town. People's in Ottawa, the home of Banking Unusual, member FDIC.
Halftime of the homecoming game here at Steve Grogan Stadium with Paola leading Ottawa 10-0. Ottawa High sports calendar this week, pretty busy. Ottawa High volleyball hosts the Invitational tomorrow, starting tomorrow morning, and then Tuesday they'll be at Paola in Frontier League action, and they host a triangular on Thursday this week. So a busy week for Ottawa High volleyball under Coach Kendra Oberzant. Ottawa High boys soccer has 3 matches this week. They're at Bonner Springs on Monday. On Tuesday they're at Paola, and on Thursday back home to take on Spring Hill. Good luck to Daniel Nathan and his boys soccer team. Ottawa cross country will be at the Baldwin Invitational tomorrow. Ottawa High tennis tomorrow is at the Topeka West round robin. And of course OHS football next week on Friday evening. Cyclones will be at Spring Hill in Frontier League action. 7 o'clock kickoff and 6:40 pregame on 1220 Country. Take a quick look at the Ottawa University sports calendar for you for this week. Of course, OU football is at Tabor tomorrow. Braves travel to Hillsborough for KCAC action, coming off their win 2 weeks ago against the St. Mary Spires. Game time is 7 o'clock. Our pregame begins at 6 o'clock. Bob Johnson has the play-by-play call of OU football all season long on 1220 Country KOFO. Busy week for OU volleyball, who lost last night to Baker in straight sets. The Lady Braves having a very fine season, though. They're at McPherson tomorrow in KCAC play. They travel to Bethel on Tuesday, back home at Wilson Fieldhouse for a match against Kansas Wesleyan on Thursday. Men's and women's soccer will be on the road tomorrow for a non-conference match against William Woods. And they'll be on the road Wednesday as well. And the opponents, the Bethel Threshers, at North Newton. And OU Cross Country participated in a meet tonight. Started around 5 o'clock. And that was down at Emporia State University. So that's your Cyclone and Braves sports calendar for the week. And we'll take a 2-minute timeout. Be back with more. Paola leads the football game 10-0. This is Cyclone football on KOFO.
When a business has been locally owned and operated since 1956, you know it's reliable. That's what you get with Ottawa Sanitation. Providing reliable customer service, all types of trash hauling, household polycarts, and roll-off containers from 1 to 42 yards. Ottawa Sanitation also offers recycling services, accepting Visa, MasterCards, and checks by phone. They're so reliable, I'm surprised it's not in their name. The reliable Ottawa Sanitation, serving Ottawa and all the surrounding communities. Call 242-3227 to get set up.
Bones Transportation, proud to be a sponsor of baseball on KOFO. Tune in to KOFO for all your local sports, and we hope you're enjoying the broadcast of tonight's game. Hasty Awards has what it takes for your team, event, or business when it comes to medals, plaques, trophies, ribbons, and promotional products. Check them out on the web at hastyawards.com.
How important was it for Rick Smith of Ottawa to buy local at Southstar Chrysler when he was in the market for a new truck?
That's extremely important to me. Anything that I do, I try and do locally here in Ottawa for the simple fact that it keeps the money and the taxes close to home. It keeps those doors open at the businesses here in town.
If you're looking for your next car or truck, it's ready and waiting at your local 5-star rated Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealer, Southstar Chrysler, on West 23rd Street in Ottawa.
Lovemark diamonds are the world's first and only diamond computer designed for maximum light performance. It has measured beauty you can actually see. The Lovemark diamond is so unique it's patented. When picking out a diamond, whether it's for popping the question or to say how much you love her, why not give her what she deserves? A Lovemark diamond from Sutton's Jewelry. Sutton's Jewelry, the home of the Lovemark diamond, open 10 to 6 Tuesday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in downtown Ottawa.
Game at the half, it's 10-0 Paola. Panthers scoring on a 38-yard field goal by junior Luke Wilson and a 4-yard touchdown run by junior Xavier Miller. Wilson tacked on the extra point. Other action in the area tonight. Again, we have a couple of scores for you. Anderson County leads Wellsville at the half in Pioneer League play. 13-6, that's the KOFO game of the week at KOFO.com. Bob Johnson down in Garnett to bring you the play-by-play of that one. Anderson County 13 and Wellsville 6 at intermission. Santa Fe Trail looking for its first win of the year. Tied up with Sabetha 0-0 over at Overbrook tonight. Other action, West Franklin on the road this evening. The Falcons out to a 3-1 start, taking on 3-1 Mission Valley in the Flint Hills League. Iola is at Central Heights. Mustangs 3-1. Vikings 2-2. That game down at Heights this evening. In the Frontier League, Baldwin is at DeSoto. The Bulldogs are now 2-2. Lost the last couple of weeks. DeSoto is 1-3 on the season. That lone win against Ottawa High. Eudora 4-0 on the year, taking on the much improved Spring Hill Broncos at Spring Hill this evening. Spring Hill comes into action with 2 wins, 2 losses. And it's St. James Academy, perfect on the year at 4-0 at Lewisburg. And the Wildcats are 3-1. Another 4-0, 3-1 matchup is Linden tonight down at Olby. That's a big game in a 2A district. Tigers come in with the perfect record while Olby 3 wins, 1 loss. Osawatomie looking for its first win on the road tonight down at Burlington. Burlington is 1-3 on the season. It's Council Grove at Osage City, both those teams with 2-2 records heading into tonight's action. And Marmonton Valley getting some votes in 8-man football in the polls. They're 4-0. They are at Meridazine Valley tonight, and the Trojans are 2-2 heading into tonight's action. Don't forget, we'll have the high school football scoreboard show coming your way tonight at 10 o'clock. Another programming note for you, don't forget the Kent Kessinger show each Tuesday night from Drivers in North Ottawa following the 7 o'clock news. Bob Johnson will be talking with the Braves head football coach about the previous game against Tabor and the upcoming game for the Braves a week from tomorrow against the Southwestern Mound Builders. So join Bob and Coach Kessinger for the Kent Kessinger Show Tuesday night, 7:06 here on 1220 Country KOFO. Be entertained by the Ottawa High School Marching Band here at halftime with the score, Paola 10 and Ottawa nothing. We'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Do you remember the neighborhood grocery store of the past? Tom's Main Street Market is your downtown Ottawa neighborhood grocery store. New at Tom's Main Street Market is Faygo 20-ounce sodas in 7 different flavors: root beer, pineapple orange, strawberry.
October 17th, and at the Ottawa University Homecoming halftime on October 27th. The drumline is assisted by Jim Sharp, and the 2012 cadence was written by senior Clint Lyman. Go Cyclones!
Boys soccer, girls tennis, and cross country. And then, of course, the winter sports of basketball and wrestling and all the spring sports as well.
Doing long passes. Doing long passes. I need my radio there.
Lone receiver to the far side is Criddle. Keeping his hand, and hand didn't get there. Got it inside the 47, but he stopped short with the first down by about 1.5 yards. Dalton Graves and Cole Reed in on the stop. And on 4th down, Mike Dumper will send in the punt unit. Up 10-0, the field position game becomes so very important. And will be the kicker. Lewis back deep. And we'll kick it to the far side. Lewis will just have to let it roll. Now we'll pick it up and fumble it. And Lewis will manage to hold on to it. Lewis should have just let that ball roll. He tried to pick it up, was hit almost immediately, nearly coughed it up, and managed to corral it. And Ottawa will have the ball deep in their own territory at the 12. Ottawa's going to work out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. And off Caden Schaefer looking for anything, and he's smothered for a yard loss. Paola's linemen and linebackers are just manhandling the Cyclone offensive line here this evening. Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down 11. Twin receivers this side, Graves and Dillard. And off Schaefer's got a bit of a lane this time, gets it across the 15 out to the 17-yard line. Stopping just shy of the 18, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 4. And an official's timeout must have a man down. It is a Cyclone down across the way. And let's see who that is. Appears to be one of the linemen, and I couldn't see it, but it might be Cooper Black. We'll check and see. .8:44 to play in the 3rd period. Paola leads Ottawa 10-0. Staff looking at the injured Cyclone player. Tonight at 10 o'clock, be sure to join us here on KOFO for the High School Football Scoreboard Show with Eric Peterson. Radio stations from around the state of Kansas will be phoning in reports and giving you scores of games involving their team. And that is Cooper Black. And favoring an ankle, it appears. So Black will have to come out of the ball game. Derek Crossley, the sophomore, will replace him. Ottawa facing a 3rd down and 4 from its own 18-yard line. Cyclones will send Schaefer and Lewis near side. Twin receivers also to the far side of the field. Graff looks across the middle, has Schaefer, who makes the catch at the 25, and that's enough for a 1st down. Schaefer found a seam. Graff's pass wasn't the greatest, but it was certainly good enough to pick up the 1st down yardage. Rays and Lewis, far side. Adams and Schaefer, the running backs behind Graff. Hale is showing blitz. Delay to Schaefer. Schaefer crosses the 25. Got a yard or maybe 2. Nice tackle made out there by the Panthers, and we'll see if we can get the number for you. I believe it was Sloan, but I'm not sure of that. It's a gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9. Hilder replaces Graves. Ottawa playing without Alex Griffey, who had been ill a good portion of the week. Hand off Schaefer once again. Fights forward to the 29. Schaefer off the right guard that time, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. Reed comes into the lineup for the Cyclones. Each side. Graff to throw. Under pressure and sacked. Avery Bain sacks Graff back at the 20. And the Cyclones will have to punt. Corey Peoples will stand at around his own 5-yard line, criddle, and hand back deep. Good snap. Peoples, a line drive kick. Hits at midfield and will roll dead at the Paola 48-yard line. So a 32-yard kick, no return. Paola has good field position with 6:05 to play in the 3rd quarter, leading 10-0. Big chunks of turf in areas being dug up here tonight. Boy, so sad. The field was in such great shape. They'll have a couple more games to play on it. But we do get 2 weeks off of it as far as varsity football is concerned. Ottawa back home in 3 weeks against the Eudora Cardinals. 1st and 10, Paola. Handoff goes to Miller into Ottawa territory. And down to the Cyclone 46 for a gain of 6 yards. Second down and a short 4. Kyle Johnson will bring the play call in from the bench. And pitches it back to Miller. Penalty flag is down. Miller tripped up by Graves near the first down yardage, but checked the penalty flag. Thrown it around the line of scrimmage. And a chop block thrown by a Panther. That'll push Paola back into Cyclone territory. And a 15-yard mark-off. Takes it all the way back to the 40, where it'll now be second down and 18. Panthers have thrown it sparingly here this evening, and with one important completion that kept a drive alive. He found Hadel out in the flat. He's also thrown an interception. Miller in motion, flag, and Ottawa might have gotten in the neutral zone, but the referee pointing against Paola. False start against the Panthers. Pushes it back to the 35 and brings up second and 23. Twin receivers right. In motion, Miller. Pitch back goes to McCracken, trying to turn the corner. Gets it across the 40, out to around the 42. Well, actually spotted at the 43, and it'll bring up third down and 15. Clock is moving. 4:13 to play in the third quarter. Paola has led throughout. They have a 10-0 lead. Single coverage on the receiver this side, Trigg. Handoff goes to Josiah Hadel, who crosses into Ottawa territory. It stops short of the first down yardage at the 47. And again, the Panthers will elect a punt. So the penalties hurt Paola on that drive. And we'll kick it on 4th and 5. Kick, nice kick, near side, takes a Paola bounce and is rolling dead at the 10-yard line. So a kick of 37 yards, no return. And Ottawa with the long field. The Cyclones have not shown an ability to do that this season. You're just joining us. Homecoming royalty crowned at halftime. Abby Chappell and Cale Paquette. Rapp will send Lewis in motion. And they'll hand it out to Andre, looking for something. And fights his way forward to the 13, maybe the 14. They'll spot him at the 14-yard line, where it'll be second down and 6. Cooper Black, who came out on the last series, walking along the sidelines, appears to be much better now than what he was earlier. They'll spot the ball at the 13-yard line, second down 7. And confusion on the Cyclones' part. Wrap out of the shotgun. Look, now rolls right, stumbles, penalty flag down, pass is complete, but the play's going to come back. Pass play to Lewis out to the 38-yard line, but penalty flag in the backfield, and that'll be most likely a hold. Flag thrown back at the 6, so it'll be half the distance from there. Cyclones will be pinned deep. Graff stumbled as he got ready to throw, but righted himself and threw a nice ball to Lewis out around the 38-yard line, but somebody guilty of holding in that Cyclone backfield. So now it's they'll move it back to the 7, bring up second down and 13. Graff to throw under pressure, gets it out to Schaefer at the 5, but he'll be snowed under immediately, and that'll be a loss of a yard or so. Graff did a good job of getting rid of the football and getting it to an eligible receiver. 3rd and 15. Coming up rather late. And again, there's confusion between the wide receivers. Graff throws out the flat, underthrows his intended receiver. He was looking on a little screen pass to Lewis, and it'll be 4th down. Ottawa's going to have to punt it from their own end zone. Back deep to punt it. Nobody deep for Paola. Lazy snap. People gets the ball away. Line drive kick that'll roll out to around the 35 and roll dead. 25, check that, a 30-yard kick, no return, but excellent field position for the Panthers with a minute to go in the quarter. Wide receivers to the far side of the field for Paola. Kraken is the only back. And hands it off to McCracken, who finds a nice hole and gets it down to the 30. Gain of almost 6. Second down, a long 4 upcoming as the clock runs down inside 45 seconds. Johnson come this way as receivers. Reverse handoff, fumble. Looks like Hadel got it back. They're trying the wingman reverse. Hadel managed to fall on the football. The clock's going to run out here in the third period. Score at the end of 3 quarters from Steve Grogan Stadium. Paola 10, Ottawa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Now get the identity theft protection you need from your checking account. Arvest Bank's new ID Protect service monitors credit for eligible family members in your household, gives you quarterly access to your credit report and score, alerts you of suspicious activity, provides assistance if theft occurs, and reimburses certain costs to restore your credit. ID Protect is available with any Arvest checking account. For more information, stop by a branch or visit arvest.com. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions may apply.
Advantage Ford in Ottawa has the best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in all makes and models in the area. And we are the only new car dealership to offer in-house dealer financing. Everyone is approved at Advantage Ford. Come visit us today at Advantage Ford, 402 North Main in Ottawa, 785-242-5100, or visit us online at AdvantageFordOttawa.com.
10-0 Paola as the fourth quarter set to get underway. Panthers face a 3rd down and 7 at the Cyclone 32. Wellsville has come back to lead Anderson County in the fourth quarter 22-19. And Sabetha on top of Santa Fe Trail 12-0. 3rd and 7. Pitch back goes to McCracken, looking to get around the corner and slipped a little bit, and that kept him from getting outside. The Cyclones were able to stop him short of first down yardage. But the Panthers in 4-down territory here. Graff and Peoples made the tackle. 4th down and about 3. So a big play for the Cyclone defense here. 4th down and a long 3 for Paola. Twin receivers far side. And a whistle timeout call for by Paola. 11:07 to play. Paola 10, Ottawa nothing. Back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Football on KOFO.
Generations of Americans have depended on the Arco Air brand for comfort combined with value. Hands-on engineering expertise with the latest advances in technology give Arco Air cooling and heating systems high ratings for both efficiency and durability. For a free home comfort consultation, call Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, 242-9273. Adams & Brothers, your local Arco Air dealer at First and Walnut in Ottawa. Arco Air, 100% reliable, 100% comfort.
Mike Dumper calling a timeout. Want to make sure he gets the right play call here on this important 4th down. And they'll call it 4 from around the 30 or 29-yard line of the Cyclones. This is in that slippery area once again, so footing is an issue. McCracken is the running back behind Hen, who looks over the Ottawa defense. Now the formation will shift and be strong right. And off inside to McCracken. He'll be stopped short of the first down. Excellent defensive play made out there by Cord Ferguson. And Ottawa gets the football back. Check that. I'm sorry, that's not Cord Ferguson. That's Josh Charles who made that tackle. And a nice play by the Cyclone junior. So 1st and 10 Ottawa at its own 28-yard line, trailing by 10. Twin receivers right, Wallace the lone man this way. Graff fumbled the snap, and he'll have to just eat it back at around the 26. I got to tell you, anybody that tries to snap the football in this area of the football field is going to have issues. That's the third time tonight in that area that Graff has had problems with the snap from center. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. And again, Graff fumbled the snap, now rolls right and throws, has a man. It's Lewis, breaks the tackle, breaks another one, trying to get to the outside, and finally be brought down to 45. But there's a penalty flag down, and I believe that Graff was across the line of scrimmage when he threw that football. The flag's thrown near the original line of scrimmage, which would tell me the Graff was across the line. And it is an illegal forward pass. So it negates the good yardage. And I believe that will be not only a loss of yardage, but a loss of down as well. So it'll be 3rd down and long. Penalty a 5-yarder. Offset eye in the backfield. Graff the throw and underthrew his intended receiver as he was under heavy pressure. And the Cyclones will have to punt. Wind has died down almost completely. Flag hanging limp on the pole, so let's see if Paola goes after the punter. They will not send the deep man again. Rushes on. Peoples will get the kick away. It's a good one. It will land at the 45 and roll dead at the 44-yard line. So that's a kick of 36 yards with no return. Inside 10 minutes to go, and the clock is now the ally of the Paola Panthers. Yard field goal by Luke Wilson, 4-yard run by Xavier Miller, the only scoring in the game. High in the backfield. And on 1st down, we'll hand it off to Miller off the left side. Fights his way near the 1st down yardage in Ottawa territory at the 47-yard line. Down and 1. A couple of times this season, the Cyclones just haven't had much in the tank in the 4th period. On 2nd and 1. Miller again, hit at the line of scrimmage, fought forward near the 1st down. Kevin Adams made the tackle. Looks like it's enough for a 1st down, but they may have to measure. And a timeout will be called to measure. Gives us a chance to remind you once again that we have Ottawa University football for you tomorrow evening, beginning with our pregame at 6 o'clock as the Braves travel to Hillsboro, take on the always tough Tabor Blue Jays. Bob Johnson has the play-by-play call. Ottawa University football tomorrow evening on KOFO. They'll say the Panthers came up about the nose of the football short, so it'll be third down from the Cyclone 47. In the backfield. And keeps it himself, has the first down. Picked up about 3 to the 44. The chains will move, the clock stops momentarily. Lineup comes Johnson and Hadel. Straight up the middle, the handoff goes to Miller, and Miller gets a couple. Reed and Schaefer made the stop. Called a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Clock continues to run, 7:33 to play. Off to McCracken. And McCracken, good yardage near the first down at around the 35, and a late flag thrown. And it looks like the Cyclones will be guilty of a personal foul. That will give Paola the first down. And move the ball to the Ottawa 20-yard line. Markoff. And now the Cyclone defense has to dig in. And tied in over to the other side. That's Haley. Handoff goes to Miller. Miller tiptoeing the sideline. Gets it down inside the 10 to around the 7-yard line. I think that they're going to spot it at the 5. Brings the play call in from the bench. And now too much time taken by the Panthers, and Mike Dumper will use a timeout. 6:14 to go. It's Paola 10, Ottawa nothing. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone Football on KOFO.
We are your sports source for East Central Kansas, where keeping you informed comes first. KOFO Ottawa, KMXN HD2 Osage City.
Here's another safety tip from Performance Electric. As the fall and winter temperatures arrive, you might be considering adding extra heat to your cold rooms of your home with space heaters. It's a good idea to hire a licensed electrician to inspect the branch circuit and wiring to see if it can handle the extra load. If not, you might need a dedicated circuit. Overloading the wiring is a fire hazard. Call Performance Electric in Ottawa at 785-242-5748. That's 242-5748.
Second timeout of the half used by Mike Dumpert. Panthers have it first and goal at the 5. Touchdown here with ice for Paola with 6:14 to play. McCracken and Miller, the running backs. And off to Miller, and Miller is into the end zone. Touchdown, Paola. Wilson will try the extra point and will hold. Kick is good. And a timeout on the field. Paola leads at 17-0. Kickoff coming your way in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone football on KOFO.
Do you have dark circles or puffy eyes? Every listener who calls now will learn how to get a free jar of Lumitone, the cream that fades dark circles from view in seconds. And Lumitone is great for puffiness, bags, and fine lines by the eyes. You only pay shipping and handling. Call us now for details on this Lumitone free offer. Just call 1-800-297-1069. That's 1-800-297-1069. Call 1-800-297-1069.
56-yard touchdown drive by the Panthers. They lead it now 17-0. Wilson will kick it off for Paola. Adams and Lewis will drop back deep. Paola home next week to take on DeSoto, while Ottawa on the road at Spring Hill. And then district starts the week after that. Ottawa will be at Baldwin, while Paola will be on the road at Osawatomie. Line drive kick by Wilson, and it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. Cyclones once again in that extremely muddy part of the field, and they've struggled to even get plays off in that area tonight. Ottawa Lake getting a receiver in there. Cyclones just have not been in sync here tonight at all. People have gone the wrong way. It's an empty backfield for Ottawa. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Raft looks to throw, throws out the flat, overthrows his intended receiver, but the ball was caught out there by Brady Wallace. He was looking for Dillard, it looked like, on a little look-in. Wallace made the catch, but it's no gain on the play, so 2nd and 10. And now whistle. About an hour from now, the high school football scoreboard show on 1220 Country. And now they're going to call the pass incomplete, evidently. Not that it really made any difference. Still 2nd down 10. Again, empty backfield. Rapp across the middle, and it's off the hands of Cole Reed, who had a step on the defender had he been able to bring that one in. He had a little bit of ground in front of him, but 3rd down and 10. Trips far side, swings near side. Rapp again to throw, across the middle, has his man, and the catch made. 1st down, Ottawa, the 32-yard line. That one is complete to Schaefer. Stops the clock momentarily with 5:33 to go. Rapp again across the middle, again has his man, again it's Schaefer. Schaefer out across the 45. That's a pickup of 13, another Cyclone 1st down. Hale is very happy to give up 13 yards in this situation as opposed to a big play. Three-man rush. Rapp, pass knocked down. That was Trey Taylor who batted that ball away. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Cyclone Volleyball Invitational tomorrow here at OHS. Graf under center. Throws it right out to the flat to Adams. Got a block across the 50 to the 48. And that'll be a gain of about 7. 3rd down 3. Ottawa goes without a huddle. Rapp out of the shotgun. Has time. Looks across the middle, off the hands of Schaefer. And falling incomplete, 4th down. And the clock stopped with 4:41 to go, and I imagine the Cyclones will go for it here. Dillard will bring the play on call in from assistant coach Rob Hedrick. Backfield. Rapp looks, throws out the flat, and overthrows Schaefer, and Ottawa turns it over on down. Paola now with the ball at their own 48, 1st and 10, with 4:35 to go. Their record to 2-3 on the season, while Ottawa will drop to 1-4, and 0-4 in the Frontier League. motion. McCracken, handoff to Miller, who found a bit of a hole across the midfield stripe and is all the way down to the 47 before he's pushed back. That's a gain of 5. Miller's really been big asset in this Paola offense tonight. He has found holes where other players were struggling with it. And looks over the Ottawa defense. Haley to make the formation strong left. Inside handoff to McCracken. Around the 45-yard line before he's pushed back. Bring up a 3rd down 3. Johnson goes wide to the left. High in the backfield again. It'll go strong left. And off McCracken again, and he didn't get there. Might have gotten a half a yard. And off 4th down, the punt unit comes on for the Panthers as the clock now inside 3 minutes to go. Ottawa will drop Lewis back. His job right here is just make sure he gets the punt off. Rushes on, the kick's away. Good kick. Lewis drops it, picks it up, trying to get outside, and wrestled down outside the 20 and around the 21. Stops the clock with 2:10 to play. Actually spots the ball to 22. Ottawa have Schaefer the lone back. Now Adams will move into the backfield. High in the backfield. Kraft looks to throw across the middle, has Dillard. Dillard has the first down across the 35. Yard pickup. We'll spot the ball just outside the 36. Dillard splits to the far side. Lewis to the near side. Also within as a receiver is Cole Reed. He split far side as well. Kraft. Straight drop. Penalty flag's down. They'll throw it up for grabs for Lewis, who made the catch at the 30-yard line, is brought down to 24, but check the penalty flag. Lewis juggled it and managed to bring it in, holding against Ottawa. So that one will come back. Mark off, and it'll be first down at 20. go. Graff under center. Blitz coming from the outside. Rolling around left is Graff. Looking, pulls it down, now decides to run it. He's to the 35. Graff to the 40-yard line, is dragged down to 41 by Criddle, and a flag comes in. That'll probably be a face mask. It doesn't look like it's a face mask. It's a personal foul. It is a face mask against Paola. Well, tack on 15 yards. Looked like, if anything, it was a horse collar type of a tackle. So that will move the ball into Panther territory at the 44-yard line. And Ottawa has it 1st and 10 with 1:17 to play. Graff throws out the flat. And another hook and ladder play to Schaefer. Schaefer reverses his field, gets it inside the 40 to about the 37. So a 7-yard pickup. Ottawa has timeouts if they want to try to keep this drive going and get a score in the books. The clock now to about 45 seconds to play. Ray's in the ball game. He splits to the far side. Gilbert near side. This time Graff's going to work out of the shotgun. And Taylor looking to throw, rolling. Throws it for Reed. It's picked off. And that ball may go the length of the field and intercepted and returned for a touchdown by Paola. That is Corey Stahlbomber on the interception return. Referee's talking things over. There's a flag at midfield, so maybe no touchdown. But certainly the third turnover of the night on Ottawa High. Also a flag thrown to the 30. So there's a couple of flags on the field. So it is a touchdown. The penalty's against the Cyclones. And we're just going to have to try to guesstimate the length of that return by Stahlbomber. And we're going to guesstimate it about 64 or 66 yards. Now there's more discussion out on the field. Clock had stopped with 16 seconds to go. Both Mark Bergen and Mike Dumper were out on the field. Now the referee's over to talk to Mark Bergen. There's two separate flags, one thrown at the 50, one at the Ottawa 30. And it will be a touchdown. Try the extra point. Paola will use a timeout here. Their final one of the ball game. And let's go ahead and take it with us. 30-second timeout. 23-0 with the extra point attempt is coming up. And Paola with the lead. This is Cyclone Football on KOFO.
The Great American Fix-Up is going on now at the Home Depot. You'll find the newest selection of carpet across every price point. And you can get whole house installation on all special order carpet for just $37. Make a room full of difference. It's all part of the Great American Fix-Up going on now. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Valid on basic installation, U.S. only. See store for details, exclusions, and license numbers.
Now Wilson try the extra point. Holds down, and Wilson's kick is good. That makes it 24-0. Time for a kickoff, maybe one or two plays. Ottawa goes on the road next week. Spring Hill Broncos the opponent. Kickoff at 7. Pregame at 6:40. At 10, the high school football scoreboard show. It'll be Dillard and Adams back deep for Ottawa. And the penalty against the Cyclones will be marked off on the kickoff. Whatever that penalty was, it was a personal foul penalty. So Wilson will probably boot this one into the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchback. Wilson's just a junior. He's got a good leg. Paola's actually been blessed with some fine kickers over the years. High school rank never hurts to have a good kicker. So again, 16.5 seconds to go. Ottawa has enough time for a play or two. Looks like they're just going to kneel. And Graff will take a knee, and that'll do it. The final score here tonight from Steve Grogan Stadium is Paola 24 and Ottawa nothing. And we'll wrap things up in 2 minutes. This is Cyclone Football on KOFO.
As a young Raytheon engineer in 1945, Percy Spencer should have been hard at work on military radar. Instead, he was distracted and a bit angry at the spreading stain on his trousers. A candy bar had melted in his pocket. After a moment's thought, Percy connected two unlikely elements. The device he tinkered with, a microwave-emitting magnetron, and that gooey chocolate. As you might suspect, Percy Spencer had stumbled into the technology behind the microwave oven. This is Howard Butt, Jr. of Laity Lodge. Messes happen, and stains are a pain. But be mindful. Give in to life's little problems, and you miss your chance to really clean up in the high calling of our daily work.
Learn more at thehighcalling.org.
Geico says, let's make life simpler. You need to buy something, but you don't want to make a mistake. So what do? Scour the web? Collect sales circulars? Ask your brother-in-law? How about this? When it comes to car insurance, Geico has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. I repeat, 97%. So make it simple. Just ask a friend who has Geico. Then click or call. You could make it 98%.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Happy birthday, honey.
My birthday was 2 months ago.
Hey, who's counting?
You wouldn't put up with this. So why put up with fall fashions you have to wait 2 months to afford? At Kohl's, you don't have to wait till the end of the season to get the best of the season. Save on what's new now. So this fall you can afford to look great when you're actually supposed to. Come to Kohl's grand opening sale going on now to save on all the newest styles. Plus, everyone gets $10 Kohl's cash for every 50 cents. No limits. Kohl's. Expect great things.
Paola dominates Ottawa tonight and wins it 24-0. The final score not indicative of how close the score was for the most part. Paola scored first with 2:35 to play in the first period on a 38-yard field goal by Luke Wilson, and led at half 10-0 following a 4-yard run by Xavier Miller with a little under 3 minutes to go in the half. Stayed that way until the midpoint of the fourth period when Miller scored on a 5-yard run, and then with just 16 seconds left, Corey Stahlbomber with a 66-yard pass interception return for a score. Wilson adding on 3 extra points, and the Panthers win it 24-0. They're now 2-3 on the season. Ottawa falls to 1-4. Cyclones will be back in action a week from tonight. 7 o'clock kickoff at Spring Hill against the Broncos. 6:40 pregame with the Mark Bergen Show here on 1220 Country. And that'll do it from Steve Grogan Stadium. Again, if you're joining us late, the homecoming royalty, the homecoming queen was Abby Chappell, and the homecoming king, Cale Paquette. This is Gary Bateman saying so long from Steve Grogan Stadium.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone football on KOFO. Tonight's game was brought to you